Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to review the Ausom Gallop e-scooter. Now, why this scooter? Guys, this has a dual motor, 1200 watt motor on the front, 1200 in the back, a total of 2400 watts, which will get you an incredible 41 miles per hour on this e-scooter. So in today's video, I'm going to take it out on the road. I'm going to show you all the riding scenes. We'll talk about all the features. We'll come back. I'll show you how to fold it down, how the handlebars are laid out. We'll do all of that in today's video. So if you are looking for an absolute beast of a scooter, this one right here might be the scooter for you. Let's get on the road. Let's go. All right, I'm out here riding. What a beautiful day to ride. And my first impression of this scooter is it's so comfortable. I'm not feeling any of the bumps on this road. So this really is an ideal scooter, whether you're on or off road. And I think it's because of the swing arm suspension. That is a huge thing that people just don't think about. Having the extra suspension on your scooter makes it a lot more comfortable ride out there. And people always ask me how fast these scooters go, what the range is. So I'm gonna go over all that really fast. It does go 41 miles per hour. Now that is going to be in dual motor mode. This is a unique scooter in that it has two separate motors. It's got one in the front and the back tire. So having those two 1200 watt motors gives you a combined 2400 watts, which again gets you 41 miles per hour, which is insane. You can ride this in just single motor mode, and that still gets you 34 miles per hour. So it is an incredibly powerful scooter. As far as range, 55 miles. Now that's obviously going to be in ideal conditions, not uphill, not off-road, but in ideal conditions, it is rated at 55 miles, which is pretty long for a really heavy scooter. Tires, 10-inch tires, so they're big off-road tires. They are over 3 inches wide too, so that's another huge bonus, as you have that good traction when you are off-road. Now, for those techies that want to know all kinds of stuff, it does have a over 1200 watt hour battery capacity, and that's how you're able to get that 55 mile range. So it's got a really good battery, it's got really good motors, it has all the things you want, hydraulic disc brakes so you can brake really fast, good lighting, it's got turn signals, a good bright front headlight, so it's got some cool features. It even has dual charging ports, so if you were to purchase a second charger, you could charge both batteries and it would just charge that much faster. So you have that option as well. All kinds of cool options on this, but let's head back. I'll go over a few more features, I'll show you how to fold it, all that fun stuff right now. Let's head back. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed riding scenes, and I talked about a few of the specs while I was out there riding, but let me just go over some of the physical features on this scooter. So unlike most scooters, this does have dual brakes. Now they are dual brakes. They've got brakes in the front and brakes in the back. You have a dual motor. Why not have dual brakes? Super important, guys, okay? It does have a very big display. It is black and white, not color, but it tracks everything from your odometer to your battery power. It also shows you the difference between the single and dual motor. So there's a little button here. It goes from a single motor to the dual motor, just to give you that little bit more torque. It does have turn signals left and right. So if you move it to the right here on the handlebars, it'll illuminate the entire right side. If you go to the left, obviously the left side gets illuminated. It does have the brake lights in the back, lights throughout. This is a really, really nice scooter. And I know people are gonna ask me, how heavy is it? Guys, it's really heavy. This is not the type of scooter, honestly, that you would be just lifting up and walking. I mean, I would need 2 hands and a heck of a lot of strength to lift this thing. It's really heavy. I don't know the exact weight, but I will put it down in the description section of the video, as well as links where you can get this. So if you wanna know more about this, there's all kinds of videos on the internet. I did find a really good price, so I made sure to put that link down there in the description. So if you do want an absolute beast of this scooter, this is the one right here. Now it does fold down, so I just wanted to show that to you really, really fast. So pretty much all scooters will fold down. But it is important to know how easy it is to fold down. And this has a really easy twist knob mechanism right here. So if you just twist it like this, it loosens this little knob right here, and it literally lift, drop. So it lifts, drops, and there's a little catch right here that will actually catch it right in there, and then you can store it a lot easier, like in your garage or basement or even your apartment, because it is so small. So it does fold down really, really small, but even folded down like this thing is really heavy to lift. And I mean, I'm not even gonna attempt it, to be honest with you. I got a bad back right now, so I'm not gonna lift this thing, but I will tell you it is pretty heavy. But because of that, it's very sturdy as well. It's got a very, very wide deck right here. It's the widest deck I've actually ever seen on an e-scooter. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and lock that in by twisting it nice and tight so it won't go anywhere. And like I mentioned earlier, it does have swing arm suspension. So this has got a great suspension to it while you're on it. You don't feel those bumps. So this is great if you're on road or off road. And the swing arm suspension, as you can see, is right here. And like I mentioned, this is dual motors right here. So this is a 1200 watt each. That's 2400 watts of power, which is insane. Now you can charge each side individually if you want to. So if you're only riding this in single mode, which a lot of people will do, they don't need to go more than 30 miles an hour. You're not climbing major hills, and maybe you want to preserve the other battery for later down the road if you want to go longer distances. So what you could do is do single mode and just charge the one back one right here. But if you do the dual mode and you want that torque, you want that power, you want that speed, you want to get up those hills, you're off-road, you can charge each one individually right here. Now these are your charging ports, as you can see right there. So that's a little bit about the Ausom Gallop scooter right here. I think it's a really, really cool scooter, and I know you can customize these in all different ways. I'm not going to get into customization of this in this video, but I do have other videos on energy sports. Make sure you check those videos out where I customize a scooter and make it look really, really cool. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you can get for these things, but this already has a really good look, really wide deck. It's just really, really nice, guys. I have nothing bad to say about this. The only thing I guess I could say was I wish it had a color display, and I wish it had a really, really good app to track where I'm at and GPS and all that stuff. But I know you can get those apps third party on your app stores, so it's not that big of a deal. But again, if you wanted something more, you could get a nice app for this and a nice color display. That's about it, guys. I really like this one. Again, this is the Ausom Gallop. If you want to get one of these, I will put links down in the description section of this video. Thanks again. Bye.